Brian, I just want you to know that you just made me choke on my Capri Sun, so if I die during this, it's your fault.
What a hilarious way to go. Oh, no.
Death by Capri Sun. Who knew?
I always knew it would end like this.
I always wanted to go out with a bang, or a pouch, rather.
I'm sorry for any weird bang, by the way. It's the neighbors.
I'm used to weird bangs. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay.
We're live.
Hi, stream.
Hi.
Hi,
Oh,
stream.
that's not me. Shit. Can we restart?
Hi, Chris.
No, I don't know what to
It's
say.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Look at this. We have a full party.
I can't remember who Irene plays.
Sigmund, the bugbear.
I should write that down.
I also can't remember who...
You asked me about the monastery.
I know. I was like, it's not Kyrene. Pants? No. Ramiro.
Silly,
No,
yeah.
again.
I mean, he comes from the same monastery as Kyrene.
That's how I know it's not her.
Wow. Wow. I see that there's some originality going on here. As I play a character that sounds exactly like Mortimer because I say it's Mortimer sometimes. Just, because I'm super original.
So original.
You even kill party members like Mortimer.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Like a boss. Strong as I can be. Like a boss. Man, because real.
Are you...
Have you ever listened to that song and thought that he was saying, "Let me touch your feet"? Listen, like a rock. Let me touch your feet. It just fits. Like, you could definitely.
Yeah,
Bob Seger confirmed
100%.
foot fetish.
Absolutely. Yep. Nailed it. Damn, you're smart.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
At some point in this campaign, can you just use the phrase "all aboard" in the session?
Absolutely not.
Can you give me some reason to blow my train whistle?
No. Who keeps messaging me?
It's probably Brian.
Nope, it's
No
Brian.
better question, Eric. Can you give him a reason to lay down in traffic?
Or
he owns a train whistle. Does he really need more of a raise?
Or
That's a good point.
I could always lay down on the train tracks.
Boo.
Boo, get off the stage.
I'm not drinking a strong enough beer for this. So, last week... are you okay, Irene?
Yeah, I dropped the dice at the wrong spot. Sorry.
Like 6 times.
No, I was trying to find a good dice to play with.
She's testing their weight and seeing how they roll.
Everybody's
exactly.
drunk. Wonderful.
So last week, Allie, after getting rejected by the Duke, went and hid in her room. The rest of you guys decided to take a quest from the guild to help a tribe of orcs who were having a problem with a weird goblin creature. You guys had a lot of fun making friends with Cheesemo and then killing him. Several of you almost died. That was a good time.
Well, yes, Bradley.
Brad would never almost die.
Bradley was the reason everybody almost died, not Chismo.
That's what I figured.
Landre had to use all of his health points, and he never got hit by a goblin once.
What? That makes no sense. Oh my god.
Crit with a green flame blade and bounced it to launch.
And then I got hit by Shatter.
That was a good time. So yeah, the orcs then threw a little for you guys, and a handful of you got blessed by the orc chief. And yeah, did you guys? I think you were heading out the next morning when we left off. Like that was what you were gonna do. So, are you guys headed back to town right now, or are you headed to your mansion, since you're kind of halfway between?
Mansion.
Yeah, probably mansion.
And Allie, do you want to be in the castle or with the group? You can choose either. Up to you.
If I'm in the castle, do I get my own separate game? Like at the same time? Like, can you do a solo thing for me? That'd be cool. No, she'll.
I mean,
no. Let's make it easy. And have her seek out to rejoin the group.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's painful, Brian. Okay. So I'll say that with you guys kind of making your way through the forest to get back onto the road, you'll end up kind of hitting where the road meets, or like hitting the road at the same time that Allie gets to you guys, since you guys had a late night with an orc party. There was a lot of booze and substances.
Of course.
Brett. So yeah, we'll say that you guys meet up around that time.
I imagine Allie's like just like standing in the middle of the road waiting for the party to approach, and she just has this very sour look on her face.
Allie.
I'm going to almost fall out of the cart and scramble over and fall down on my face. Your Majesty.
Oh my god. Can I just pick segment laundry up? It's been a while.
Sure.
There's no need for that.
With newfound determination, Allie's going to quietly make her way around the mess that is Landre and go over to wherever Bradley is in the party.
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to stay in bowing position, not noticing that she left already.
Or that segment picked you up?
What is it, Allie?
Bradley. Oh, I had a bad dream.
Oh.
Oh.
I joined a criminal organization. And it killed people. I need to know right here and right now, Bradley. Are we the bad guys?
Crossover!
Oh.
Here's the thing. We are absolutely... Some of us are absolutely guys. This is fact. Bad? Well, there really is no good or evil, Allie. Just moral interpretations of actions, you see. Everything that you do
You notice
can be boiled down to different perspectives. here. Do you understand?
Whenever he's like explaining away his guilty conscience, his voice gets louder and louder and louder.
She furrows her brows and she says, Bradley, that sounds like something an evil person would say to justify their actions.
Well, that's convenient because we are not evil people. We are just people who happen to do things that some folks might interpret as evil.
Halfway through
And
your
that is
talking,
not the same thing.
she begins turning towards laundry and she departs from the conversation while you're talking and she goes over to laundry. Laundry.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you one time called yourself a paladin.
That was before I became a knight.
Stand, laundry.
Oh.
I stand up.
I'm going to ask you to do very important for me. I need to know this.
Almost anything for you.
I want you to look upon our allies and tell me who's evil.
You're out. Say again?
You can detect evil, right?
Oh, yeah. No. Yes.
Not in 5e, you can.
Allie doesn't know that. She's read way too many storybooks.
So I'm just gonna say, teachers, open the door. You enter by yourself. I might have a random monk saying generator.
Oh, random.
I had to roll a d100 for each one.
Allie sighs. And she's just going to quietly climb on whatever cart you guys are traveling with.
Well, you see, as an action, I can detect the location of any celestial fiend or undead, or any consecrated or desecrated place or object within 60 feet. 1+ character mod per day.
Character mod, Brad?
That's what we call it after the second beer.
I think Brad is going to go and sit next to Allie in the cart and say, Allie, you have nothing to be concerned for.
I don't know. I feel like I have a lot to be concerned about. The state of our
Like
party.
what?
Moral ambiguity. The fact that the Duke doesn't love me. Everything's going wrong, Bradley, and I don't know what to do with myself anymore.
Now you see, there is something that Dadley can help you with. Let's get this Duke for you.
Alleyway.
Would that make things better?
Alleyway.
She nods.
This dream you had, was it more fun than what we're doing right now?
Oh no.
It was very confusing, but equally as enjoyable.
Did it have better maps?
I have to say 100% absolutely. I don't know where we currently are right now, to be honest.
This is bullshit.
Oh my god.
She turns back towards Bradley and says, I wore a maid's outfit and he didn't even blink. I don't know what else to do. I'm pretty sure that was the biggest thing that a woman could do to get the attractions and affections of a man.
I think that the best option we have, a bit of Stockholm Syndrome, don't you think?
We're not kidnapping him.
Bradley, please tell me we're not going to
We're not going to kidnap him.
Bradley, you are strong
Listen to a plan before you object, Sigmund.
No, what you're really strongly suggesting is that we kidnap the man.
No, what I'm suggesting is that we raise a bunch of zombies, we join him inside of the mansion, we fight off said zombies, and Ali saves his life in a bit of set-up situations that causes the Duke to love her. Is that so ridiculous?
Yes.
Dadley, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to give me an answer. What do you think that Stockholm Syndrome means?
I think that Stockholm is a place near Waterdeep where I once met a prostitute that gave me a itch in my crotch region. Now leave me alone, Billy.
Bradley, I may be a monk, but that's not what Stockholm Syndrome is. At all.
Well, once he has the itch, he's not going to have a choice but to stay with the same one.
Oh no, Bradley, we're not doing that.
So I need to make him scratchy.
No.
Exactly.
No. Do not listen to Bradley. He does not understand love.
Could try giving him this, and she will hold up she'll reach into her robes and she'll pull out a very small vial that has one single eyeball in it. She'll go try this.
Is that a real eyeball? Whose is that?
I don't know, I just found it.
Ellie gives a wave at the eyeball.
The eyeball, swishes back and forth.
Yes.
What about a painting?
What about a painting?
Oh, I just so happen to have painter supplies on me.
I should.
And something I am
So
proficient
high
in.
and mighty with your painter's supplies.
What?
At least she doesn't
Everyone
have
knows
zombies.
that
At least they don't have...
DD is what the heart desires.
You
Bradley,
know-
I'm not going to listen to you anymore. You're just done. You're canceled. You're done.
you
Good
know-
luck now. He's loud.
The Dukas seemed to like the fake fingernails I gave him.
This
Are you
is very
sure?
true.
Yes, he... Unfortunately, I don't have any others, so we would have to find some.
Maybe you could give him your fingernail.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, they quite certainly have to be fake.
Why is there a second laundry? What's that?
It's Laundry's conscious.
I'm your conscience!
Who are you? I'm your motherfucking conscience. That's nonsense. Go in, get the money. Sorry.
I'm gonna start referring to
She'll
my
go,
conscience from now on.
I mean, you could try a painting. I mean, at least there's no zombie raising supplies around here.
True.
We could try painting first, then eyes, and then zombies.
Yeah.
Maybe we could paint him a picture of zombies.
Now that's
No,
what I
there's
call
no-
a reasonable compromise.
Bradley,
Because-
But definitely don't paint a picture of them.
Because here's what you do.
Just later.
oh my god.
Here's what you do. You throw the eye at him, and then when he catches it, you say, "Wow, looks like you've caught my eyes," and then you give him the painting.
You know, that actually might work.
I've never eye at someone before, but I'm willing to try.
You throw the vial,
Well,
not
the
the
only
eye.
way to do it is overhand. As hard as you
No.
can manage.
No.
No, that's not how you throw eyes.
Bradley, you're a man, I think. If I pitched an eyeball at you as hard as I could, do you think you'd become attracted to me?
I would fall in love immediately.
Don't.
Wow.
There needs to be a wind-up, though. Kick your leg, Allie,
No.
and Brad is going to, show a full, wind-up and step in, and he'll pantomime that for Allie.
Eric, your roll for the painting. Dexterity.
For roll for painters.
Okay.
Roll for painter.
I guess
Roll for
sleight
painting.
of hand could work. Performance could also
I
work.
want you to roll a sleight of painting roll.
Sleight of painting, okay. That's a...
Paint of hand.
That's,
Paint of him.
17... Dirty 20.
Okay. What are you trying to paint?
Let's see, he's a duke, so I guess a painting of him. Because, he's a duke, he loves himself.
Not zombies, though.
Not zombies, no. Zombies are out.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good painting. It's not like photorealistic or anything, but it's better than just like a caricature.
Is there a maid's outfit?
No.
What? Like, is he wearing one?
Why would he be wearing one?
Is anybody touching Bob Odeker's feet?
I hate it. Okay, well,
Are we
painting
back
style.
at the mansion yet? I
Yes.
should say.
Oh my god.
We've
Yeah.
just been screaming about eyeballs and paintings and zombies the whole way back.
Oh, no. One more thing. So Allie's super depressed about all of this, and you guys talk her through it, but then she's also going to be like, and what were you guys up to while I was busy sobbing into a pillow?
Well, there was a guy
What
named
does that
Chico.
even mean, Ellie?
What? Bradley? Have you never cried before?
What would I cry about, Ellie? My life is amazing.
Do you... Well, wow. I don't know. I so much of my life crying in alleyways that I just assumed that everyone else did it once in a while. But wow, you're super cool, Bradley. I wish I was more.
Well, I've never been a poor, as they call them. So I guess, yes, I've never been in an alleyway, per se.
Yeah, I know. You have so much money. It's almost ridiculous.
Well, right, and on top of that, I just have been very fortunate to always have a roof. You know, a dry place that I can live at all times.
I bet your parents are very proud of you.
Duchess,
They're dead.
if you
I'm
need
sorry.
some currency, I have more electrum than I know what to do with.
What? Those sound made up.
Oh. Yeah, D&D Beyond's having issues right now.
Listen, Allie, would it make you feel better if I were to give you a few gold?
No, Bradley. Money's not the most important thing in the world. It's only important when you're dying of starvation in an alleyway and desperately need it.
Well, here's the thing. Money is definitely the most important thing in the world, and if there is anything that I can teach you, it's that.
Oh, I see. You do have the capacity for love, but it's only for money.
Well, and my compatriots that helped me to get the money.
You keep trying to kill Laundry. There
Well,
is no
Laundry
love in
sucks.
that.
Laundry sucks. It's in the name of the fucking guild.
Laundry doesn't suck. I don't even know what that means, but it sounded mean.
Well, it's in the name. I didn't
mean.
invent it. That's a terrible name, I know, but it's not my fault.
And why did you pick it if it was a terrible name?
Magnes Adventuring Guild. Thank you.
Wait.
Go.
Never. You know what? Never mind.
You're not going to go anywhere with him. He's too far up his own ass to understand anything.
The biggest
There's
problem
a
we have,
twice-baked
not a guy who
potato
was
for
up his own ass
everyone
once.
if we go to the kitchen.
the biggest problem we have is the inconsistency between Magni Adventuring Guild and Magnes Adventuring Guild, plural, possessive. Does the Adventuring Guild belong to Magni or not?
is a very good question, Laundry. Is it a public sort of thing? Is there taxes going to fund it? Or is it just in Magnes? We
It
should
just
probably
happens to
get to
be
the bottom
there.
of this.
A mystery.
It is. Quite.
Wow, Laundry, you love mysteries.
All right, DM, we have our next mission.
Who are you talking to?
My conscience.
Jinx, you won't take my coke.
All right, I'll send it in the mail, but I'll take it out of the can first. It'll be great.
Get lost in the mail.
I'll make sure to cough all over it first.
Just a plastic baggie of Coke in it.
So, yeah, you guys roll up on your mansion, and you see Jim Mendez kind of at the gate a little nonchalantly. And when he sees your cart, he'll kind of wave, and when you get a little closer, he'll be like, "So, did you lot get my note then?"
Who are you?
I'm Jim Mendez.
That doesn't sound like a real name.
No real's name until you make it up.
Where's Jimenez?
I think he's scrounging up some lunch right now.
Excellent. I'm gonna push past him and go inside.
Yep. He'll kind of like do a short bow and step out of the way.
I hope it's better than the last meal we had here.
Brad is going to clap Jim on the back and go, "Got your note. Everything is fine. Have a good day." And he'll go inside.
Okay. When you walk in, roll perception checks.
It might be helpful to dice out for this specific purpose. Hang on.
To be fair, they're rarely used.
16.
Oh,
Okay, I forget what Billy's perception mod is. Okay, that's a
Make it up.
12.
Oh.
okay.
Sorry, I had to turn on my light.
Okay. Kyrene, you see some a little bit of movement. Oh, sorry.
God damn it. I mean, I can switch to Katarine if you really want.
Sigmund. You see some movement past like the stairs, but you don't get a great look at whatever it is. Allie, you see the little toy robot that you had been playing with that Brad fixed. It like pushes its hand into the wall, and then a tiny little door opens, and he walks into it, and then it shuts right away.
Wow, her eyes go wide.
Do you see something?
And she immediately rushes over to the wall and like crouches down.
What's going on, Allie?
So, I think it's a secret.
Okay.
The wall looks very wall-like, but there is a plaque. There's a plaque on it that's just a circle with like a little peace sign on it almost. But it just divides the circle into 3 parts evenly.
I summon Night Laundry. Come forth.
What did Jimenez make for lunch?
It's lunch.
Or breakfast or whatever?
Yeah, it's lunch. He is making
Food.
food. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You can't smell anything cooking right now.
Is there anything just laying on the counter for ingredients?
Are you walking into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's making like big sandwiches right now.
Oh, okay. I would have grabbed whatever was on a plate at any given moment, and then I would be running towards alleyway with that in my mouth. So if it was like half a sandwich, that's what I would have.
Yeah. So he probably is like, oh, Mr. Laundry, hello there. Oh, okay. I guess.
Your Majesty.
Allie's gonna look at Laundry, Sigmund, and Billy if they're all standing around. I'm assuming Bradley fucked off to do his own stuff as usual.
Probably.
Off to the side. So she's going to fiddle around the sack that she carries and produce a hammer, and she's going to throw it on the ground, and then she's going to point at the wall where the robot went through, and she's going to say, "A robot walked through the wall. We need to turn the wall into a hole. Someone get to it."
I'm not going to take the hint that I should use a hammer. I'm just going to smash the wall. My own device.
Okay.
And I'm going to still have a
If I
sandwich
hear
in my
that as I'm walking upstairs, I'm immediately going to run back down. Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm going to
Bradley, the hammer's on the floor if you want to help.
I'm going to have the entire
No!
I'm going to
Stop
have
this immediately!
I'm going to have the entire sandwich shoved in my mouth the way that you did with the burrito when you sent me that snap on Snapchat.
Laundry, if you do not stop this instant, I will stop you!
Can you though?
Your bigger Majesty.
And
I'll fall down on my face.
Allie's confused. What's all this then?
I would guess that I got through.
Stand up, Laundry.
I'd guess that I smashed through at least one side of the drywall. There's still another to go through.
Roll an attack.
Can I cast
Or a
hold first
athletics
before
check.
he does that?
I guess you could roll a dex check to see beat his attack roll.
I'm down.
Well, you did it when you heard the noise, right? So I got at least one good smashy.
Yeah,
smashy.
that's true. You've got one off. You're right. This motherfucker's smashing my house.
it's not like we can't fix it or anything.
It's impossible.
Apparently.
12. Okay, yeah, that definitely would have. It kind of crunched. It like dented the wall. It's not drywall. It's like a thin wood paneling backed up by much stronger wood. So as you guys are sitting in front of this wall arguing, the little door will open up and a robot, not the one that you had though, because this one has a face on it, will come out and say structural damage detected.
This is a different robot than the one she gave the Dutch
Yep.
Dukas.
The Dukas.
Yes. Yes, this is a different robot.
Can Allie pick up the robot?
You can try. You're gonna need a strength check.
Oh, cool. She's super weak. I can roll that.
I'm gonna do a one a hand.
Oh, I rolled a 2, so that's a 1.
I just rolled 21.
Okay. So, Allie, you have your hands on it as Sigmund picks it up. and it starts like flailing its little arms around.
Allie squeals. Look at its stubby little legs. Bradley, can we keep him?
That's the plan. It seems as though he's going to fix the damage you made Laundry do.
Okay, Bradley, just know taking care of a robot's a big responsibility. Now you have to walk him and feed him and love him very, very much.
You don't have to do any of those things. Robots are not animate creatures.
We should name the robot Cooler Bradley. All in favor?
I.
Hella.
All right, Cooler Bradley it is.
How about Cooler Dadley?
Allie looks at the robot and says, "Give me dad advice."
It's still like flailing its limbs around. It's just going error, 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 error.
Cooler Bradley works.
Hella.
I know what to do here. I'm going to pick up the robot and walk into the room and
Wait,
set it
Segment
on the...
has
The
a
robot's
robot.
already picked up. Segment.
Yeah.
steal it from Sigmund, then go.
I rolled a 21 for strength, so...
Okay, let me roll.
Oh, she's so cute.
Fuck. +4. 24. That's a nat 20.
Nice!
It wasn't even a comic roll.
So
Implying
yeah,
that some of his are, though. That's literally what that implies.
I'm just saying it was an awfully convenient nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Sigmund, you have it like by the head box. And Laundry just kind of grabs it around the middle and starts walking through the door.
Laundry.
I want to set it on the musical pedestal.
Oh, okay, you're setting it over there.
I guess Sigma's like following after to make sure it doesn't break. And just like saying laundry over and over again, trying to get his goddamn attention.
So Laundry, you're walking with this thing and it keeps going error, 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 and then behind you is laundry.
Like slowly, like the panicking, like getting worse and worse about it.
When you set it on the pedestal, it like hops down off of it and goes structural damage detected, and then it starts like clink clonging its way over to the hole that you punched in the wall.
Aw, no music plays.
Nope. Meanwhile, Brad and Allie, you're standing in front of a brand new door behind your staircase.
Yeah, no, when they went off with the robot, Allie is going to go to the kitchen to get food. Her work here is done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through her, obviously.
Okay. Allie, Jimenez has made tasty ham sandwiches.
I guessed it right. Wow.
It's just a can of hams between two pieces of bread. I don't know if I could chew that.
Eat up. It's good.
Do I look like a goat? I literally can't eat that. You fool.
You just have to open the tab first.
Who the hell hired you? What are you doing here? Get out of my house. I'm sorry. I'm just having a rough week. You don't have to leave. You're doing a great job.
No, it's okay. What do you want for dinner? I'll make you something just for you.
Cotton candy lasagna.
I don't know what that is, but I'll do my best.
He immediately walks over to the microwave and presses the button 200 times.
Yeah, Allie's gonna hang out in the kitchen and tell this dude her life problems.
Oh
Okay, as you guys are talking, Brad, the room that you walk into is oh, where's my diagram? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. There. Okay. It's about 15 by 40. And every 5 feet along the back and front wall, there is one of these little robots sitting on like a little like a dais, I guess, but like one that's just big enough for them. You can also see that there are doors leading from here to the why did I put away this drunk? There's one to your right, and then there's another one on the left, on the far side of the room.
I'll go in the left door on the far side of the room.
Okay. It opens up. It's a little bit short, but it leads to the ballroom where you fought the ghost.
Okay. I'll go back and see where the door on the right leads.
That door leads you to the kitchen.
Alright, dope. He's satisfied. And he's going to go to his room, and he's going to store some of his valuable items in a chest, and I'm going to spend the next hour casting a glyph of warding on it.
Don't you have any trust in your fellow party members?
What does that have to do with anything?
You will notice that there's one of those small little plaques on your wall. It leads to the from yours, I think. Boop. What are you giggling about, Brian?
What's the fuck, Ryan?
No, fuck what I was typing.
Duck.
Okay, there's a bit great. Sorry.
So, Brad, your little door in your bedroom leads to the west, actually. Since you're on the west side. I'm getting the picture of the second floor. Second floor, right? I don't think that picture is as good as when I found my oven mitt, Brian.
I just keep looking back at it and laughing again.
Okay. So, Sigmund and Landre, what are you doing after the robot wobbles out of the room?
Where did Alleyway go?
Kitchen, I think.
So she's.
Yo, I'm in the kitchen, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back for more lunch.
I guess I'll finally get something to eat.
So yeah, you guys
Cool.
walk into the kitchen, and you catch Allie in the middle of a conversation with the chef, and she's just going, and so that's why I think Bradley's a really, really evil person. Mostly for all the talks about the zombies, but also because of a lot of other things.
Oh,
you
well,
think
you
that
know. Well, you know, to be fair, my great-grandma was a zombie for a while. She was still a good cook. I learned a lot from her.
So you're pro-zombie then?
I think there's good zombies and bad zombies. Like, there's good people and bad people, you know?
Oh, that makes sense.
No,
I never thought of it like
doesn't.
that. I think it kind of does, if you squint your eyes.
I think it depends on who makes the zombie. You know, like, my grandpa made the zombie from out of my grandma, and she basically was just like a cook for us. And she was like, you know, having two grandmas. It was great.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Absolutely not.
I'm going to do it anyways. What's your accent? I can't place it at all.
I grew up north by Verdun. You ever been there? Good place.
No. No, I haven't.
Well, you should go sometime. Freshest fruit and vegetables this side of Valencia. This side of Valencia. It's great.
I do like food. Is it free?
If you go real quietly and the farmer doesn't notice you, anything's free, really.
Oh. Neat.
He'll hand out sandwiches to Landre
hey.
and Sigmund.
Alleyways mounts. I've been meaning to ask you a question.
I have a name. It's not your mount.
No, it's Alleyways mounts. Your mounts. That's a weird name.
Oh my god.
This is very important. Do you happen to remember a dancing dinosaur that we used to travel with? I figured he was your friend because whatever he was missing too. Whatever happened to him?
We're not friends. I don't.
Where is this white face red paint coming from? Like that's. I don't remember Laundry ever looking like that.
Broadly, obviously.
Obs.
He's saying his own name.
What?
No, I just don't care what Laundry looks like. I just
You-
used to color scheme and went with it.
Just picture him as some sort of aborigine.
It's like he smeared frosting all over his face.
These farmers you speak of, you don't remember them having blood in their plants, do you?
Blood in their plants. What are you, some kind of lunatic? No, they're normal plants. You know, you pick them and you eat them and grind them up into bread or something. I don't know. You know, I'm just a cook.
Grind them up into Brad.
Yeah, that's what probably straight up. Going to plants.
Bradley is a 100% vegan alternative. Thank you very much.
He's made of corn and nothing but.
By the way, what's Billy doing?
She is just following Allie. She's just kind of like about 5 feet behind her. Just sort of like clutching her staff and looking around.
Oh, Allie totally hasn't noticed then, like at all.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jimenez did give you a sandwich, though.
Thank you, Jimenez. she doesn't even sit on a chair. She just sits like cross-legged on the floor and
Yes.
shares her sandwich with the squirrel.
Oh, Billy, you're here. When'd you get here?
I've been here.
I don't believe you. Have you met my friend Alleyways Mount? And she gestures to Sigmund.
My name
Alleyways
is...
Mount.
No, my name is Sigmund.
Sigmund? Okay. Is it pronounced a weird way, like laundry or
No, it's just Sigmund.
Sigmund? Okay. Question: What is Sigmund? Is he a bugbear?
Yes, he is a bugbear mount. Or mount. God damn it, Allie!
Okay, so he's gonna like.
Yes.
I'm too tired for this. What is
No,
playing?
it's perfect.
So she's just gonna.
So you I hate you guys so much.
So she's just gonna kind of walk around you in a circle and be like, "Huh, I don't think I've ever seen one of you before."
We tend to not be seen often.
Okay, I understand. My people aren't seen very often either. Well, not my people, I'm a human, but like the place I came from, we don't like to be seen much. Probably because people always get freaked out when they see my family, but it's fine.
Really? I come from a monster that's kind of hidden, and we're kind of the same way.
Well, I come from a group of witches. I think people call them hags outside of the group, but it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're hag moms. They ever make any zombies? What's your thought on?
I wish I had hag moms.
You don't wish you had hag moms.
Anything's
Well,
better than
I had a hag grandma. Her name, I had a hag grandma, really, but not a hag mom. But anyway, it's she. But wait, I think they made zombies. I don't know. My group didn't really get into necromancy all that much. We're just vibing in the forest.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's just a northern thing then. Yeah, never know.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. There was a lot of stuff they did that I didn't really agree with, and that's why I left. Well, actually, I didn't leave. They kicked me out, but
I
I don't know.
kind of left.
Huh.
I'm not quite sure.
I've been kicked out of a lot of things.
Sorry about that.
Well,
It's fine. Everything led me here.
Yeah, and I think that's the most important thing. Although we're a whole bunch of outcasts, we all have a family here. With each
I'm
other.
waiting for Bradley.
I'm waiting for them to fuck this up again.
Oh, Bradley's not an outcast. Everybody likes Bradley.
Yeah, he's an incast.
He's sort of a healthy ass cast, if you just ask me.
Does seem interesting. I don't know him all that much. I don't know him
That's
all that
okay.
well.
You don't want to know him.
I did get abducted into this whole thing. Do you remember that? We just kind of went past that really quickly.
I thought he hired you. Don't you
He
work
did,
here?
but yeah. I never
Right.
said it was of my own free will.
And then I adopted you as my sister. That's your background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, I would like to take. I'd like to take the last bite of my sandwich and go set it on the musical pedestal.
Okay.
What? I take the last bite of my sandwich and set it somewhere. So is the sandwich still
What?
there, or
I think he's saying there's one bite of his sandwich left,
no,
and
but
he's setting it on the pedestal.
He took the last one.
I haven't
I don't get
taken
it.
the bite yet.
I'm confused.
I'm just taking.
I'm
the
very
bite.
bad at this.
I
I'm
think
sorry, guys.
Brian is slowly becoming Andre.
You hear like Victorian era ballroom music play from the sandwich.
Okay, I'm just gonna listen to the song and then happily eat the last bite of sandwich.
Yours your last bite.
Munch, munch, crunch, munch.
And then I'm
Am
gonna...
I done casting my spell yet?
Well, after I finish with the pedestal, I'm gonna go like pound on Bradley's door.
Yeah, I'd say that's about when you're you're finished with your casting.
Brad will go answer the door. Oh, fuck.
Hello, Bradley. What a way to answer the door.
What are you so giggly about?
We're finished with lunch.
Whoop-de-doo.
Did your highness have another mission for us?
Listen, Laundry. I need you to fuck off for a bit.
I'm sorry, to what? What's that?
I take that back. I have a very important for you, Laundry. I need you to till up soil for a garden.
Where?
In the front lawn.
As you wish, your bigger majesty. I'm gonna head out to the front of the house.
I really wish that you would call me the Super Duchess, but that's alright.
Super Duchess? You're solely a female? Wait.
He declared himself...
Like, I hear that there is some sort of noise reverberating amongst the hallways, but other than that, I don't hear any criticism at all of my name, the Super Duchess.
After I sold my soul to the alleyway, he declared himself the Super Duchess so that I would sell my soul back to him. What's the state of the front lawn of the mansion?
It is front lawn. I don't know.
It's about to become mulch. I'm gonna tear the fuck out of this lawn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my silver greatsword.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, okay, so I think what I might do is my big old heavy flail, maybe I'll just like grind it behind me as I walk.
Okay. How long do you want to do that for, Laundry?
Until somebody tells me to stop.
Okay. Well, then, roughly every hour or so, you'll see Jim Mendez kind of start to walk around the house a little bit, and he kind of has to wait for you sometimes to, like, finish your row, and then he goes and... he just has a look on his face like, oh, it's not my house.
After a while, Brad would go outside to check on what he is doing.
Okay.
How much of the lawn has he torn up at this point?
Are you waiting a couple hours? Or...
Yeah, probably.
I would say probably a good 20-foot wide, maybe 100 feet long patch.
Laundry! What the fuck?
I'm gonna excitedly trot over to him and say, Bradley.
This is not what I wanted at all, Laundry. I wanted you to make a small garden where we could grow vegetables and the such.
I'm gonna disregard everything you just said and go, it just occurred to me. Maybe I'm really good at this because the word lawn is in my name.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
What save is that? Wisdom?
It is Wisdom, and the DC is 15.
I got a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Alright, so... You're just going to be held there for a minute while fucking Brad just stands there and like clenches his fists and fumes and just is pissed for a little while, and then after he calms down he'll say, Alright, Laundry, here's what you're going to do. You're now the manager of a plantation. I know you can't nod or speak or anything like that right now, and that's just how I like you. But what you're going to do is you're going to buy seeds, and you're going to cultivate crops. But I, Laundry, am going to need to have all of these seeds that you pick out run by me. Because obviously I will be taking a percentage of whatever you are able to sell. And he'll let the spell go. Are we in agreement, Laundry?
He's going to nod enthusiastically since his goddess that he worships is all about food and growth and plants and stuff, so he's into it.
Bradley, that percentage is going to be fair, right?
Where did you come from, Sigismund?
I'm a monk. That's just stealthy.
Yes, of course, it'll be very fair. And Brad
Bradley?
just storm off.
You better make it fair.
Yes, I definitely will not wait until a moment that you're not here to make the final deal on this, because that is not something that I, Bradley, would do. Because, of course, I will allow you of it in Laundry's favor, unless, of course, you're not here and you cannot make it to Orbit. But I would never pick a day that you were not here to Orbit, so of course that's not a concern. Anyway, good day, and Bert's gonna go inside.
Dick.
His voice really does get louder when he's trying to justify his crimes.
It really does.
Oh, man.
What do you guys want to do for the rest of your night at the mansion? So you're just sitting in the kitchen and talking to Jimenez?
So Billy Way.
It's just Billy.
Well, I'm gonna call you Billy Way anyways. So, do you think this whole painting? Do you think this
Sorry, go on.
with the Duke is gonna work?
I think it could. I mean,
I'm just so torn.
I don't know how courtship is done, but I think these eyes are pretty appealing.
I do like
The
throwing
eyes
a
have
good
it.
eye. It sounds pretty fun.
I mean, I also
Oh.
have fingers.
Hey. And
Yeah.
Ellie's gonna just like move a little bit closer to Billy, and she's
Yeah.
gonna like lean in to like talk in hushed tones, and she's gonna say, "How do you feel about money and power?" Good,
That's a-
right?
That's a tricky question. I was raised to really not see the value in money, but I understand that it's important to you, so I guess it's important to me. Question mark.
Erks, that sounds like a yes to me. Well, Billy Way, I just so happen to know one particular person with lots of money and his own estates who has confirmed that he'd be totally if someone were to whip an eyeball at him. And Ellie puts a hand on Billy's shoulder and looks her straight in the eye and says, "I think you should seduce Bradley."
Gross.
I don't think so. I don't think that that's gonna happen.
Take him for all he's worth. Just do it.
I don't think so. I don't think I have that kind of appeal. I mean,
Hey,
personality trait is being kind of gross sometimes.
he's apparently into it. He wants to get hit by an eyeball. You won't know until you try.
Do I want to waste an eyeball on Bradley Chubb?
You can get more. People grow too.
I know, but the ones I have are special. I don't know. I want to understand, what does seduction even mean?
Yeah, you put on a maid outfit and you say, "Hi."
To be honest, I don't really know. I'm just emulating things I read in books.
Okay. I mean,
But this sounds very seducey to me. I only have eyes for you. Jab, jab. Wink, wonk.
I have eyes for a few people. I have enough eyes for 3 people. Well, yeah, 3.
Well.
Okay,
you
I
could
guess
do
I'll
this a
give
lot to
Bradley
people.
one of my eyes.
Yes, throw your eyeball at him. Let's go.
Okay, she'll reach in, she'll, like, open up the jar, and when she opens up the jar, just this horrible blue smoke comes out of it.
Wow, that's horrible.
I know, right? She'll, like, reach into the bottom, and she'll take out, let's say it's a green one.
A green eye?
No, not green.
No,
No.
not green. No,
Green is
hell,
too good
fuck
for
that.
Bradley.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
I don't know, she'll just grab one at random.
Hmm.
Just go, okay, so I just throw it at him?
Yeah, as and doing that weird thing that he tried to show me what to do, but it looked like he was drunk.
Okay. And
All
she'll
right,
she'll put the jar back. She's still holding the eye between her fingers.
let's go
She's
find
gonna-
Bradley.
Let's go find Bradley.
Great.
I think Brad's up in his room.
Well, okay, great. So I guess we search around the mansion until we have to go to his room by process of elimination.
Okay. Real quick, laundry, Sigmund, what are you doing?
What's the time of
With
day
your night.
after Bradley had that talk with me? What's the time of day?
Probably like we'll say 3 p.m.
And how far is the nearest village or town or market?
Magnes the closest
A day.
at a day. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out into the forest and see if I can find any like seeds or plants that I can transplant.
So I'm just gonna actually go with them.
Okay. Why don't you both roll nature checks then while you're doing that?
Sigmund.
Survival. I'm sorry. Survival check.
Sigmund.
Uh,
Don't worry if the plant that you find is poisonous. I can teach you how to eat that type of a plant and not get sick.
14.
What kind of
Okay.
nature or survival or what?
Survival. Yeah.
Oofa doofa. 19. Oh no, that's a 16. 17.
Okay. 17 and you said a 14?
Yes.
Okay. There's not a whole lot of edible plants around, but you do find a handful of mushrooms.
We don't find a lot of edibles. Okay.
You don't find any mushroom seeds though.
I'm just gonna start like taking out the mushrooms and then planting them in our front yard.
Okay.
Are there any bees around?
Of course you would look for bees.
Don't. I'm a monk. What do you expect?
Irene.
She's from the bee monastery, the village of the hidden bees.
Now, honey could be profitable.
Bradley, you're in your room. Go away.
And don't call me
Oh,
honey.
that's just the voice of Bradley in the back of your mind.
That's your conscious now.
I don't want it.
I think it's your sleep paralysis demon.
Oh man. Fuck that noise.
High or low, Irene?
Hi, of course.
High. Okay. Yeah. You do not find any bees. You find several bird nests, but those aren't going to plant very well.
No.
You also see that there's quite a bit of wildlife in the forest around your house. So there probably are bees, but there's none in this section that you've walked in.
Ah, they're not swarming yet. Okay.
Maybe they're napping. Bees nap, right?
No.
That's a yes.
No.
Okay, so Billy and Allie, you look through the entire room. The entire mansion. There's currently 2 places that you haven't looked yet. There's the creepy, culty basement where you fought Song and brutally murdered him, and there's Bradley's room.
Oh, well, we're gonna check his room first before just assuming he's doing weird cult shit in the basement.
Okay. Bradley, you get a knock on your door then.
Okay, I believe in you,
the door
Billy.
is locked, and I'm not even going to go to it.
Did you knock loud?
She knocks again with a little bit more insistence this time. She's starting to lose her nerve.
No, you can do this. Trust me.
I'm going to go over, and he's going to whip the door open. So, what the devil do you want?
As soon as the door opens, there is an eye straight in your face.
What?
Allie's gonna
It's for
stand
you.
at Billy's side and like hold out her arms towards Billy like she's showcasing her, and she's just gonna do that.
Are you drunk?
No. It's
What sort of a seizure is going on here?
it's what you wanted, Bradley.
What I want,
This
the
is
only
literally-
one for Bradley is Bradley.
You literally
I
said you
love
wanted
me.
this. These
I
are
know
I
not
threw
you.
an eye at.
Well, that's great. Now get away. You're denounced. Unattracted.
Okay. Alright, and I'm assuming he slams the door.
Oh, yeah.
She turns and she goes, I think it worked.
Yeah, he always yells a lot louder when he's very passionate and trying to hide his true feelings.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now we need to think of what to do for phase 2 of the Bradley seduction arc.
I don't think, you know what, did that work?
I'm pretty sure it worked. I wouldn't even doubt it for a second. I say we let it sit for a little bit and then revisit this plot arc in about 2 to 3 sessions.
Okay.
As good a plan as
I
any.
hate both of you.
Let it be known that this was not my idea. For the good of the order, this was not Billy's idea.
He kept the eyeball, right?
She just went
it's still
with
in
it.
his room.
Like, she threw
No. In front of his room, because he would have just slammed the door and it probably would have bounced off of him.
That makes sense.
I think it actually got caught like in the bottom side of the door and just smeared its way along the arc.
That's
I don't
horrible.
even get to keep my eyeball.
I'm sorry. Do you want another one?
Oh, it's fine.
Die all the time.
It's still good if you take it from a dead person.
We can kill a man.
Speaking of people dying, Eric, you still haven't given me a description of those gear, those items off of.
Oh, that's true.
Because I'm thinking we would do for our next adventure was go after one of those people.
Okay.
But obviously hanging out at the
Yeah, if you want to take a quick intermission to do that, I got music for us for that.
Wow, Brian.
My
Thank you
headache.
so much. That was. Oh, wow. That was
I think
horrible.
you made my headache worse.
I mean,
No.
Does Brian ever do stuff and you just think to yourself, man, I think he's probably going to be for my next campaign?
normally I think, how can I kill Landre the most effectively? And then I just let Brad do whatever he wants. And boy,
He shouldn't be in the way when I cast Shatter and things like that. To make Green Flame Blade jump to an ally? No. Yes, I don't. But it's an option.
yeah, he's got a spy. Yes. So you will be told. I was going to tell you earlier, but I forgot. There's a bandit leader named Char Korzan to the northeast half of the kingdom. Hemisphere of the kingdom? Quarter of the kingdom. Quadrant.
Brian, no more alcohol.
Dude,
Your life,
tell me
man.
about the next one.
Do what you want.
Yeah, Brian, I have faith in you.
What's happening?
So-
My internet is cutting out so hard right now.
Okay, so a rather eventful day of courtesanship, I guess.
Yeah, nothing but
Oh, that's success.
You'll hear a small, like a dinner bell go off, and calling throughout the mansion is Nez, kind of leaning out the kitchen door, and he goes, "Hey, we got cotton candy lasagna coming up, hot and ready, guys. Come and get it."
nothing and just sprints away from Billy straight to the kitchen.
Billy tries really hard to follow her and probably falls down the stairs.
Oh no!
She's wearing long robes that are too long.
If Billy stops after hearing Billy fall down the stairs, she's going to look back at Billy on the ground, and then she's going to look at the kitchen, and then she's going to look back at Billy on the ground, and then look back at the kitchen, and ultimately go to help Billy up.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Billy kind of trips down the stairs, and she scuffs her knee on like the floor and leaves a little blood stain.
Ow! She like gets up. There's a scratch on her glasses. She's just like, okay.
And then you hear a small door behind you, guy, and a little mechanical voice comes out and goes, "Cleaning mode active. Cleaning mode active." And the little sphere, it's got like a pail of water and a scrub brush in its hand, and it starts scrubbing the floor of where your blood was.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It looks
Alright,
up at you and goes, "Cleaning mode complete," and then it runs away again.
Okay, she just stands up and goes, "Let's go!" And
Yes.
he'll like run past alleyway and like pull her behind her.
Hella.
Are the rest of you also coming to dinner for this cotton candy?
Guess?
If it's dinner time, Landre is definitely coming in after a hard day of planting mushrooms. Transplanting them.
Oh, that's right. Jim Mendes will also come in. He's just like, "Oh man, I hope there's something good today, huh?" And Jimenez starts bringing out plates into the dining room of. It's like if you took noodles and then you like dunked them in it.
Candied noodles. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
like, and instead of like a marinara sauce, but there's still like meat chunks in it. It goes, "Okay, guys, this is a new recipe. It's cotton candy lasagna."
Oh man, you guys are in for a treat. This is going to be amazing.
Eric, can
Hello?
Can I roll for flavor?
Can you?
And given what this is, would you add a bonus or a subtraction from this roll?
you cut out for me, so I heard "can I," and then would you add a bonus or subtraction?
Can I roll for flavor?
Are you rolling for taste?
Yeah.
For you, I think it would be a subtraction.
What's the number?
I'll say roll a d4 and subtract that from it.
That's gonna be. I rolled a 4 total.
Yeah, you're not not a huge fan. There's not a whole lot in this that has like substantial nutritional value.
I don't think nature has blessed this food.
I love the way it makes my teeth hurt.
Jim Mendez quickly plows through a plate of it and goes, not bad. I'm entirely
Try chewing, you mongrel.
He's like, I'm I've finished chewing. My teeth are glued shut.
Oh, this is really good.
I've never had cotton candy before. I'm excited to try it.
Well, eat up. It looks like there's plenty. Laundry. You
So
should
Billy
have.
Billy takes a bite. Does her mouth get glued shut or something?
No, it's I mean, it's like noodles and caramel.
Mm.
This is really sweet.
Oh, you know what? It's missing something to cut back on that. Excuse me, sir. Chocolate sauce, please.
Oh yeah, no problem. It'll be a bit. Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right out with that. And he'll come out with like a saucepan with like molten chocolatey goop and just kind of drizzle it over your lasagna and go, "Hey, say when, okay?"
Oh, that's so gross. It's a dipping sauce. What are you doing, you monster?
No. It's better this way. Trust me.
I don't know.
I can get some extra for dipping.
As long as I'm not paying for it, then I would love extra.
I guess when?
No.
Because he got distracted with the conversation, you have like a small puddle on your plate of chocolate sauce. Surrounding your carameled lasagna. And he'll just start pouring it on the side for Allie. Brad, are you partaking in cotton candy?
I will not be eating any of this garbage. Now, listen. We, tomorrow, will be going after the bandit leader, Shaq Shazam.
What?
What?
Are you just making
You
things
heard
up?
me?
I don't know. Sounds made up.
Yeah, that's a little.
It definitely is made up. He made it up. But he's a bandit leader. And you said that we needed to do more good things.
Did
And
I
we're
say
going to
that?
go stop him.
Okay.
And steal something back that is very important to me.
Steal or reclaim?
Well, reclaim, of course, because it was mine.
Right. Weird that you would default to steal, Bradley. Weird.
Why is that weird? Sometimes a person needs to steal to feed their loved ones. There are righteous times that one can steal.
Mm-hmm.
This bandit leader has definitely done none of those, though.
Ah, he's the bad guy.
Yes, Shaq Shazam. bad guy.
Right. So we're gonna prove that we're the badder guys.
No, that we're the good guys by stopping him from robbing people.
And why are we going after him?
Because he robs people.
No, Bradley, how much are you getting paid for this?
Well, I'm not getting paid anything. We're going after him to just stop him and to get back my property.
What'd he steal?
A thing?
What thing?
Yeah, I
I
think.
don't exactly know, but I'll know it when I see it.
But it's yours. You should know.
How do you know
Well,
it's real then?
It's the sword ghost, but that's beside the point.
Sword ghost.
Oh, sword ghost. Okay.
Is it the ghost of a sword, or?
Exactly.
What do you think he paid for all those lessons for?
You've got it, Allie. It'll be fine. Oh, also, good deed. Billy, let me see your glasses, please.
Is it a good idea for me to give him my glasses?
No.
Oh, Allie furiously nods.
She'll give him her glasses, and they're
I will
big
cast
around.
mending and fix the scratch.
Oh, Allie watches this with wide eyes.
Aw.
Fix them.
And Brad will hand it back. So, Chef Shazam, we can go and take care of him then? And by
Yeah, why
quick
not?
there, I definitely don't mean strangle until he dies.
Yeah, of course not. Let's just fuck up his day.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And then we should put him
Yeah.
in chains and throw him in the river!
I don't think
Well-
that's
Huh. Maybe it's like a shallow river, so he won't drown.
Brian's drunk.
Or it could be a really fast, shallow river, because then if we carried along by the current, it'd hit the rocks. We'll compromise with a waterfall, Allie.
Oh, that's a good compromise.
Brian, you sound very planned out.
What do you mean? I've been only thinking about this for exactly 30 seconds.
I don't think so. It sounds like a lot longer.
I don't know. I feel like this could work. I mean, if he doesn't die, then we're just like, what's the word for people who like do justice outside of the law?
Vigilantes! That's exactly what we are, vigilantes.
Oh, that word. Right.
Yes, vigilant panties.
I was just about to take a drink of my drink. when you said that.
Oh, that appealed to my drunk sense of humor.
Yeah, we can tell. Okay, well, if
And-
it's... Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
I
you
have a
know,
bunch of inane bullshit to say. You do your stuff.
I mean, I was just gonna say, Mr. Chuffton, if you're gonna be heading out tomorrow, you should really eat up and gather your strength.
Yeah.
Jimenez, if you ever cook something like this for anyone other than Allie, you're fired.
But everyone likes it.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It's not bad. You should try it.
See?
I'll take a small bite. And I assume that I hate it because it's caramel on fucking noodles.
Roll a d20.
Fuck you mean roll a d20?
Roll a d20.
I have to
We'll tell you how it
randomize whether or
tastes.
not I like this bullshit.
Yeah, as the
Yeah.
system worked out.
I got a 7.
High quality homebrew.
Okay.
Now
That
you
gets
roll-
upgraded to
Now
an
you
8.
roll. Nope, you gotta roll a d4 to see how much is negative.
No, I rolled the d4 and added it to it.
Wow. You didn't give that to me.
You're a champion of Demeter who's all about like natural foods and stuff. Why would you like caramel and noodles?
Eric, I appreciate the attention to detail you give our characters.
No problem.
It doesn't negate the nipple pictures you've snapped me, but
Are you making me like this shit or not? Like, can we fucking...
It's it's not great, but it's a lot better than you expected it to be. It's edible.
Listen, Jimenez. If you ever cook this again for anyone other than Allie, if you ever cook this for me again, you're fired.
Bradley.
Maybe
didn't-
you just need some chocolate sauce. Huh?
You need to follow.
Maybe you need to get away from me, Jimenez. We're going to kill Shaq Shazam. I mean, find him.
maybe Bradley is terrible at finding people's true callings.
I mean, noodles with caramel sauce is close to what a churro is.
Wow.
Kind of.
God. Yeah, if you're missing an
Dude.
eyeball and squinting with the only one you have left, sure.
Hey, is somebody missing an eyeball? We could give it to.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Give it to Bradley.
You have to replenish Billy's stock of eyeballs.
She's only down 1. She still has 2 left.
Shaq Shazam's eyeball would be a good addition. I'm just saying.
Mm. Okay. So, is there anything you guys want to do before bed then?
Yes. Bradley, don't forget your chocolate milk. I feel like it really completes the meal, and you're really missing out if you're not chasing every bite with the chocolate milk.
I think Brad likes chocolate milk, so he'll at least drink that.
Oh, that's good. Ellie's pleased. She's content. God, what else is there to do, man? Oh, Ellie would love to show her mounts and Billy the ritual room downstairs to point out where they killed Song.
Yikes.
Yes.
Okay. So you go to the bookcase in the study and you find the one book that's not written in Elvish and you pull it. You find this big long stone staircase.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get down into the room, it looks like a church sanctuary with it's got long pews, and the altar that's set up there is not the it is the obsidian, but it has different etchings in it.
Okay.
And the carvings in the ground that mimicked like spider legs are completely gone. Now instead they're
Hello.
hello.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Doing all right, you?
I
Yeah,
bought
I know
chili.
it's crazy outside these days,
and
man.
orange juice.
Oh man, just the world. I know, right? God. Hopefully it's over soon. I know. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just getting by too. It's a day-to-day thing, really.
No, I threw that vibrator away. It wasn't doing it for me.
Why would you throw it away and not resell it? Used dildos go for twice the price. And
What the
fucking
fuck are
what?
you guys talking about?
um, so yeah, there's 4 doors branching off of this room now.
Wow. Okay. Is Song's mangled curb stomp body still down here?
It is not.
That's good. It'd be gross otherwise.
Sure would be.
Yeah, so she just like walks in, looks around, is a little curious by the things that have changed. She takes a deep breath and she just says, "Man, back to the old stomping grounds."
That's it. We're ending the stream there.
If you couldn't tell, I realized what I was saying halfway through that sentence.